state and basically to kick local government in the teeth.
The time for this debate has expired. I call on Government Order of the Day number 1.
Social Security, Youth Support and Work Focus Amendment Bill. Committee stage continued.
I declare the House in committee for further consideration of the Social Security, Youth Support and Work Focus Amendment Bill.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Chairman.
The House is in committee. Kia ora tātou no reira te whare, inga iwi, inga rio, inga hawe wha, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Kia ora.
Good afternoon, honourable members. We are in committee on the Social Security, Youth Support and Work Focused Amendment Bill, so therefore the committee is resumed. And members, when we were last considering this bill, we were debating Part 3. And I want to take the opportunity to inform members that the government has exercised its power of financial veto in respect of amendments in the name of Holly Walker and Jan Logie as SOPs number 77 and 78 respectively. Those amendments are therefore out of order. Returning to Part 3, the Honourable Paula Bennett had the call and she has 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining if she so wishes.
I just wanted to request further information from the Chair. Were those amendments relating to Part 3 of the bill or were they from Part 1?
Where are they from?
They are from Part 3.
They are from Part 3 and of course it's a financial veto which the government is entitled to do. I call the Honourable Member, Holly Walker.
Mr. Chair, I wonder if you can give me some guidance as a new member in seeking some advice about how to proceed. I'm fairly certain the amendment that has been put up in my name to Part 3 of the bill bears no financial cost, and so I'm uncertain as the rationale of the financial veto being exercised in respect of it.
Okay, well, I'm not aware of that, but we can certainly have it checked. But if there are any financial implications in the SOP that you have put up, then the government does have the right to put in place a financial veto, and they have done so. Speaking to the point of order, the Honourable Member, Holly Walker.
And if there are no financial implications, what course of action is available to me at this point, Mr. Chair?
Well, I think what we have to do first of all is to find out where there are the financial implications, because the government has indicated that it wants to apply its veto. So we need to check that now, and we could perhaps go on with the debate until such time. We've got something here?
There's a certificate that's on the table that particularises the financial impact.
Okay, I'm told that there is a certificate on the table that outlines the financial impact, and what it says here, the reasons for the government not concurring is this. The proposed amendments would impact on the Crown's fiscal aggregates by increasing the Crown's total operating expenses and level of total Crown debt by approximately $128 million over the forecast period. In the government's view, these effects have more than a minor impact on the Crown's financial aggregates or fiscal aggregates, and for this reason the government does not concur in the amendments specified above. So they will apply their financial veto. I therefore call point of order, the Honourable Member Ian Lees-Galloway.
Mr. Chair, is that explanation available to members of the House to consider? Is it on the table?
It's actually on the table.
It is on the table. Thank you.
Mr. Lees-Galloway, you're entitled to have a look.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Chairman.
I call the Honourable Minister Paula Bennett.
Mr. Chairman, when we left last night, what I was discussing was Part 3 of the bill and the implications of that and the changes that were coming up. We were particularly talking about childcare and the different types of childcare that are available for particularly those mums and dads, of course, that are having to go back into work and the changes that are happening. I had run through the changes of when your youngest child, currently when they are 6, you're expected to look for part-time work, and the difference is that that's going to 5, and there will now be a full-time work test when your youngest is 14 years old. Quite interesting, actually, Mr Chairman, is the number of both sole mums and actually partnered mothers that are currently working. And for those that are 14 plus years old, their youngest child, actually 68% of sole mothers are working and 83% of those that are partnered are. So we constantly kind of hear this call that they can't go out to work. We are asking them simply to be work available and looking, so if a suitable employment is not there, they will not be punished. There's not a sanction for those that are out there actively looking, but certainly from all the evidence that we've seen, we think it's quite fair and reasonable for there to be that work expectation. But beyond fair and reasonable actually is the point that all evidence points to those that are in work have better outcomes for them and their children. And this, of course, is vitally important to us as we move forward and see much better for those kids.
I call the Honourable Member Holly